Hello. Once again, taking advantage of the fact that I'm still home during the evenings. Probably gonna resume my gym training from tomorrow, so you likely see me less over the week from that point on. So, may as well get the most out of streaming video games until then. So, yeah, with that in mind, how about we give ye good old Postal brain damage yet another push? I do appreciate the start of this week being generous to me. Not much has been going on. Work's been proceeding smoothly. I got most prior commitments that were knocking on my door sorted to a state where at least I can sleep peacefully for a while. So yeah, let's pray that lasts as long as possible. Enjoy the sight of this perfectly animated GIF. Like, the loop is seamless until I get the game set up. Always likes to take a minute or two to load up that one. Off stream, I've returned to playing the expansion pack for Heroes of Might and Magic 2. You might remember from when I talked about it last time, I got a little salty with one of the campaigns. One mission in particular was pretty bullshit and upset me to the point where I didn't want to carry on with the game for a while. But with newfound energy, I managed to restore my appreciation for Heroes 2. After all, it is a classic that I grew up with. And I got through one of the other scenarios. Much shorter that one. 3 missions. Last one is optional. I get to choose between 2. So I picked the cooler one, which is basically sided with your evil sister, as opposed to staying loyal to the King Sovereign. My decision may have been based on the fact that said sister is a necromancer, so you get access to the Necromancer's Guild, which means Scaly Bros. Now, back to Postal. We don't even know exactly what the dude is actually trying to accomplish this time. He found a TV set. He's got this toilet paper, and now it just seems like he's here to fuck around, which, I mean, when you're struck in the Dreamverse, that's kind of what you're meant to be doing.
What do you get?
But yeah, welcome to F4. Totally not a jab at a defunct video game showcase event, which, despite what the organizers are trying to tell us, it's never gonna make a comeback. Nah, long that. May as well forget about any attempts at reviving it. Cause, I mean, let's be reasonable. Jeff Keighley has already taken over that niche. And Summer's Games Fest is more or less what E3 should have become for at least a couple of years now. Pure digital, mostly focused on just showing the games instead of making a grand celebration of video game culture, which, I mean, would have worked years back. But with the more prominent presence of the internet, there's just no point in making this grandiose of a celebration, especially since the big time devs have already realized that they could be saving on a lot of budget costs if they simply do not attend.
Don't analyze the blood splatters.
Plus, they're making their own individual video game conferences at their own leisurely pace, which is way more convenient. So, yeah, if you want anything along the lines of E3 just to nerd out with your friends for a couple of days, I mean, just got you covered, man. And on top of that, we still have the Games Awards, which is pretty much E3 in terms of showmanship, but condensed into a couple of hours, so it doesn't overstay its welcome. I see that these fursuits, quote unquote, are not quite accurate to what the community usually how should I put it, advertises. I mean, there's different brands of furries, don't get me wrong, but in that sense they tend to be a little more modest from what I've seen with their fursuit designs. Frozenheim. That might be one of Hyperstrange's other games. Oh yeah, we got Bloodwest too. They're totally shitting out their stuff here. Based. It Takes Five. Oh, okay, maybe that one. That's a video game you wish existed.
Fear the pink mist. Now I have a ton of pussy.
Quite literally. Just look inside the container. Elderborn 2. I don't know about the sequel, but there is an Elderborn. Advertised as Doom Eternal meets Souls-likes.
Holy fucking fuck.
Which, I mean, for all I know, could just be a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo to cash in on the mashup hype. Considering that both trendsetters are still doing pretty damn good in the industry. I knew we just had to see the Weeb Wizards. Why wouldn't there be at least a couple of them geeking out this convention? Also, I need health. Real bad. Where's all the health pickups? Ooh, no. Oh. Shit.
You load 16 tons.
Well, looks like I gotta be a little more conservative about my health/armor management. Yeah, kind of don't have much in terms of weaponry to start off. I forget that your melee weapon has an ult where you just block. How efficient that is, we never found out because it's not like I explicitly got on my way to use the shovel saw that often as soon as I get a firearm. Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to maintain a safe distance from me. I do not wish to make physical contact with you, because Lord knows where that fursuit has been. And what have you been doing inside of it? Ugh. I shudder at the mere thought. You guys can eat pussy. This is actually a little tricky because all the enemies kind of blend in with the innocents. So making your advance is does require you to be proceeding with caution. So it doesn't help that I'm losing health like crazy. Ooh. Oh, yikes. Now that's a fate worse than death. Enjoy being stuck inside that crate for all eternity. Now that's a video game that seems awfully familiar, wouldn't you say? Yo, the block is actually pretty damn good. Can't believe I've been sleeping on it all this time.
But yeah, it really is.
Alright, you guys gotta go, first and foremost. Otherwise, those homing fireballs are gonna be the end of me again. There we go.
Bitches.
Raise. What does it say? Aim Racer. Jupiter Hell, another hyper strange title. Skullstone, I don't recall. There's a good chance that we have about as many fictional titles mixed in with actual video games, so it's really up to you and your knowledge to figure out which is which.
Those moronic developers thought they could hide this from me?
Only fitting that we find a penetrator next to an advertisement for Crossbow Blood Knight. Hey, would have been cool if that was like an actual FPS Bloodborne spin-off. The penetrator might be a good solution, considering I want to play keep away for now.
I am the way.
There's a whole bunch of enemies hanging around there, so I don't want to necessarily approach them yet.
Hello, my friend.
Ooh. Hold up. What are you exactly? Starfuck. Well, I mean, it's a good as any commentary on modern day Star Wars fans, because they sure like to get fucked over with the media they're getting now, especially the mainline movies. The shows are hit or miss, in all fairness, like out of my personal experience.
Straight to heaven.
This gets a little stress-inducing. Low health. Especially haven't had a chick one in a while. Sorry, sir, but I need all the snippets and health and armor I can get my hands on. But yeah, on the subject of Star Wars, apparently that Ahsoka show is pretty decent. But tuning into it requires a foreknowledge of 7 different Star Wars properties. And not exactly that huge of a geek to care, so I'll probably pass this time.
Hello, my friend.
I feel like the mediocrity of Kenobi has already proved that the IP is already following in the footsteps of Marvel movies, where they rode the train for as long as they could, and now it's a steady slope spiraling downwards. Right in the bum. Shooting dildos at protruding buttocks. This is modern humor in a nutshell. But then again, Postal has been
Time to polish them nails.
on that game for as long as we can remember. Two jumping Mexican beans guarding hot sauce. I want you to think about that. And the possible implications. Is it subtle? Hell no. I feel like Brain Damaged is much more straightforward with its commentary than mainline Postal now. Like, yeah, No Regrets still has a lot of crude humor, but it felt dialed down. Maybe it's the fact that they leased out this video game to a Polish studio that had an impact on the quality of the writing. I don't want to necessarily out my own people, but I'm just saying, guys. I approve. T8000. And Leon Dusk said, "Let there be a pickup made from cardboard." And there it was. Afterwards, Dusk said, "Let there be Mighty Morphin transforming shit." And the T8000 came to fruition. You wish the Tesla model was as cool as what we just saw. If it actually turned into a transformer as an alt mode, that would have been insane. So I'm gonna make a save here just because we have a couple of potential ways to explore the level, including what is it? Oh, I don't imagine I'm gonna be able to come back easily. So let's check out the outside first, as much as we can. Oh shit! There he is! Rolling in. That is genuinely horrifying.
Right in the testes.
It's like I'm looking at a rejected design from RoboCop. Oh, now that I think about it, if Robert Cobb got to pilot, well, these bad boys have been insane. Hey, what's up, Moo? I just peeped my Steam activity and I see that a certain someone is back on that Biting the Visor grind. How's that, the lost count looking? How many, losses are we in on now? RPG table. Straight out of Mom's cellar. Not really a threat, just annoying as fuck. Watch out for the players though. They are paladins, dwarven princesses, or elven necromancers. And some of them want to fuck the bear. There. I made the obligatory Baldur's Gate 3 reference. Actually, if I wanted to be even more current day, I would have mentioned the Squid Man. Yes, I have learned the other day that there is a romance option with an illithid. And I have to ask, Larian, who the fuck did you hire to write this game? Did you ask Twitter for writing tips? Because that is new levels of horror I would have never anticipated to see in a mainstream title. How do you even approach Squid Man? They're asexual. They breed through implanting their eggs in your brain, and then you transform it to a new mind flayer. There's no pee-pee and vagina involved. At least, that's what I thought. I mean, look. I know for a fact, and you do as well, that if you actually engaged in discourse with a terminally alive person, they will be like, well, what those tentacles do though? And at that point, I would just turn my computer off and retire from the internet permanently. You approach them with the client. The only way I'm approaching a Mind Flayer is with mind protection spells enabled and a huge bastard sword in hand. Because, let me be real. One of us is not getting out alive from that encounter.
Living the American dream.
Fury be gone.
Ripped like a... Rinse and repeat.
Defeated by your very own inspiration. How does it feel? Not even the animals want having to do with you. Yeah, it's my reaction too, buddy. I know for a fact that Frosty is gonna stream that new RoboCop game. Especially since it's from the same studio that made the Terminator game. So likely there's gonna be some familiar gameplay mechanics. I don't imagine they're gonna divert that much from the formula they're set.
Just want to help. Bingo.
What am I even looking at here? And do I want to know? Also, one of these is not like the other. But then again, I'd be sending that line too, frankly.
You don't belong here.
Weirdly enough, I can't simply enter the bedroom from either side. Looks like the game wants me to climb through the ladder. That's peculiar. Probably it means this is a secret area. I think we're more or less done with the outside portion. Oh, and a pink lever, do we? Well, I haven't seen one anywhere. So I reckon we gotta drop down on the ground. Anything with the cars? Nope. Sorry, game is postponed. That kind of felt like the Postal 4 development process for a while. It wasn't exactly a smooth release. Yep. Back to my old shenanigans, walking through our sewage.
EVDA. Your free trial of life is
You have no idea how much I love the akimbo. Easily the best power-up. And you get infinite ammo while it's active, which is more so an encouragement to go wild. Ah. Well, we're gonna need that too. Lower a gate somewhere. Be gone, reptilians. You don't belong in this convention. It's owned by Mr. Dusk. No association with the actual namesake. You know what I really found entertaining lately? People posting on Twitter the possible outcome of an actual match between Zuckerberg and Musk. And what I didn't know is that Mark Zuckerberg is like an actual fit karate enthusiast, while Elon Musk has the most weird masculine body physique I have seen in a minute. So there's a good chance he would get absolutely bodied by what would normally appear a much scrawnier man than him. Alrighty, let's crank the wheel and move on. This is the worst I've seen yet. This man has no dick. For once, that Shelley quote actually makes sense outside the boundaries of Iron Fury. What is the point of even having big balls if you can't use them? They just kind of, I don't know, flop around for decoration. Huh, go figure. Not even a secret, just mandatory scripted progression. You know, we haven't really reflected, projected in a while. So let's do it for all time's sake. The veteran is your introduction to the mechanic, and the how you're supposed to learn it, but
Dance off with my gun.
I always found them to be the most prone to projectile deflects anyway. Other enemies I would just rather quickly dispatch and be done with it.
Here you are, Mr.
Get fucked. Molto belly become a part of the sign. Tuba guy, you gotta go. I don't wanna get risked. Insta kill. It feels so weird not having a shotgun. Like, that's my go-to weapon in many situations. Not even so much for the sake of firing it, but swinging around with the hookshot.
Ow. Die, wretch.
Alright, looks like we're going into the actual expo. What other spicy video games that we'll see fake gameplay footage of are we gonna witness? That's definitely one thing I won't miss about E3. Every single year it would start out with the Ubisoft slot, and that was just the worst way possible to introduce you to a gaming event of that grandiose. An absolute snooze fest. You're thinking of Forspoken, aka Eastern devs' attempts at recreating Western AAA games. The reason why those are flopping hard is pretty obvious. No, my cats keep getting stuck on the terrain. Well, the nail gun is the best I have in terms of cleanup for now. Step right up. You got plenty of murder for everyone. Ooh, there's another one of those Illuminati eyes, and I did her a favor. Oh no. Oh no. I am so horrified to potentially enter one of these rooms and walk into a scene from The Shining. You know what's gonna happen.
It's raining blood. Hallelujah.
The odds are overwhelmingly high with the pure correspondence of such a high furry presence. So nice non-Euclidean hallway. Oh.
Those moronic developers thought they could hide this from me?
Well. It sure is sitting on its rightful throne. Perfect.
Looks like you're just fucking raw on the inside.
As easy it is to make fun of Postal 3, and rightfully so, I will say I appreciate that game for two things. First of all, they attempted to follow the trend at the time of making each mainline Postal a different experience. So from the arcade style of 1 to the first-person shooter of 2 to a third-person action game with 3. And secondly, it gave us Corey Cruz, who, like I pointed out on the first Brain Damage stream, has managed to turn around the odds in his favor and pretty much become a Postal series main staple. And I'm glad it came out that way, because after Rick Hunter, he is easily my favorite voice of the dude. A strong number 2. This has to be the weirdest bathroom I've seen. But hey, you could bond together with the homies. And look, you even have a TV, which means that's already one step in getting your multi-blood setup prepped up. And with those 3 stations, you could pretty much play locals here. Frankly, I don't even know why they took it down. Like, I understand it not really being a good entry in your gaming catalog, but they've already owned up to it. Like, personally, I don't even hold it against running with scissors the state of Postal 3, because I don't think at the time they knew any better when they leased out the IP rights to their Russian publisher. Because at the time, it did seem like those guys had the resources to cook up something good on a larger scale. But yeah, it's just the circumstances that completely shafted the development process and gave us the broken mess that we end up with. That being said, it's still a surprisingly functional game. It crashed maybe once or twice, from what I remember during my playthrough a couple of years back. Picked up Illuminati's boots. Are we gonna mingle with the secret society? That seems rather undude-like. Or maybe we need to get the whole outfit going. Do a little bit of cosplaying on our own. Picked up Illuminati's head. So what? Just the suit now? Can we have anything left to do here? 3 more posters, 2 more secrets. Already in terms of secret hunting, I'm doing way better than I usually did in episode 2.
Doc, I keep seeing... Ow! Giblet? I hardly know it.
Another weapon I haven't found yet is the grenade launcher, which certainly would have made cleanup of larger mob groups more efficient. Oh look, they got a convenience store here. And you can even get yourself a snazzy suit, if you so much wish so. Why is it next to the toilet paper aisle? Look, it's Postal. Don't question it. Hey, what's up, Frosty? Provide me with a status report on your F-Zero exploit. Are you platinum rank yet? Are you the best there ever was? The best there ever will be? Until Ninty takes the servers down?
So that's how they make chunky salsa.
Oh no, they got him, guys. It's okay, bro. I am guilty too of enjoying questionable video games. Storm Pooper. Man, we're really doubling down tonight on taking a big ol' shit on Star Wars. He's not fat, he's a big bone. Also, he gobbled so much Heartstoppers and soda he mets both diabetes and atherosclerosis. Yeah.
Praise the Lord and pass the grenades.
Oh, trust me, dude. We will need the Lord's presence to cleanse this den of filth and impurity. And hey,
Did I ever tell you my
it's Godzilla.
euthanasia?
Well, Godzilla at home. More like. Wait, are they infighting with each other? Hang on. What the fuck? Not only that, the models merged into one unholy entity. I think their hit detection might be messed up because of it. Don't worry, guys, I'll help you. Praise the Lord. Illuminati access only. Ah, that's what we need the suit for. To get behind the scenes and meet Mr. Dusk himself. Yo, what's up, Dine? Listen, a mole level in video games is always appreciated. Especially if it's accompanied by banger soundtrack. Which lately for me in the case of moles seems to be either vapor or synthwave. I consider that to be a win. We want all of those. Exactly. And now that Frosty has turned 30 lately, he can totally relate to this sentiment. The older you get, the more you find yourself less caring. There is also another layer to that Master Shake line when you think about it, because yeah, on the surface level it's supposed to indicate that he's a dumbass and can't even bring up basic facts from his life. But on the other hand, when you think about it a little outside the box, the older you get, the more the line between age groups blurs. When I hit that 40, I can assure you that I'm not gonna feel much different than from being 39. That's how I felt go from 29 to 30 as well. Oh no, Dine is using video game terminology. Quick, make fun of that geek. Which is all the more fitting considering we are at a nerd convention. The biggest cesspool the world has ever seen. Ah, I see this is the setup where they were working on the Volcano High.
Look, you did this.
Oh, we got some extra goodies up there. Don't know if that's a secret necessarily, but exploration is advised. Need the blue key. Frosty's favorite is actually the snoot game, or whatever that is called.
Watch my stream.
Now that is amazing grace.
He likes his women with long, protruding appendages. Volcano High, aka the Higurashi for a modern audience. In before several people are typing. Nothing the ceiling level. So I guess I'm supposed to go over there. I'll just make a save here, because the game tends to be a little iffy about jumps. Ah. I see a trend with these bondage ladies and ventilation ducts. Oh. I didn't see that before. And that's not even my penetrator dildo. Ugh. Well, now I know that they have xenomorph mouth. That has changed the game forever. In what way, you might ask? Well, think about the possibilities of why you should not stick your thing in there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there.
Nuclear power. Blood river. Ow.
Man, any mob with a laser attack causes insane screen shake. It's like the dude is going through seizure. Well, we got ourselves a blue key, which means we could go for that door up there. And that might be the only thing we're capable of doing at the moment. everything else appears to be off limits. Plus, I imagine that's how I meant to get to the shopping venue. For apocalypse, more like furry side. Well, that broke the lift up. Interestingly enough. Maybe I can drop down into it now. By the way, Frosty, I recently finished listening to Wendigoon's interview with Erdorf. Slight spoilers, but the man has confirmed there will be a Chapter 4 of Faith. I think it's currently in the planning stage, because he's busy working on that other video game he alluded to a while ago with the TikTok gal. But I'm excited. Faith is easily one of my favorite indie games of the past couple of years, and the more the merrier. Well, I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not, but I almost got the armor set. I've only now just noticed. The blatant typo. It's spelled regard, dummies. Please learn how to English. I'm really not sure if this is intentional or not, but you can probably make the jump from the lift to the balcony. Yeah, it's gonna be like that one level again, where I was looking for boundary breaks, potentially. So prepare for the next half an hour or so to be mostly this. Well, I don't know what's the point of that if it only brings you back here. mean, I got the armor, which is cool and all. But, what do we do about this lift? Especially if I can't go inside of it. I got the feeling I have to blow up the barrels somehow. And I will, bring progress. Oh, wait. I didn't even notice that. Now that makes sense. Ah, yes. Shirt brand shirt, my favorite. I mean, you could totally get this Steve one. Do they have the blue jeans to go with it? Yeah, possibly. That's almost a full-on Minecraft cosplay. On a budget. Speaking of mind flayers, that wasn't so bad. Expected a much more vicious encounter. Oh, there's Mr. Siren Head 5G edition. Priorities dictate I get rid of the buffers first.
Health? Pipe. I like your viscera.
Look at how sturdy these guys are.
Blood-drenched execution. Now I've patched all my insecurities.
I'll try to save that crack pipe, just in case. I guess I don't remember if we had many more health pickups left. Stray ones, that is. Yes, I gotta check out the composer for this game. It's really got some good combat music. I bet you I'll look at the credits and I will see Andrew Halshaw's name listed there for composing the score, and I will not be surprised in the slightest. I know. Not every modern boomer shooter era composer with a penchant for electro/rock music has to be Andrew Holsholt. You know, while I was busy last week with work, I totally forgot to regularly check on the status of those tickets for the Near concert happening in London on the 14th of February. It went live on the 12th, and by the time I got back on the website on the 16th, almost all spots were gone. Fortunately, I managed to secure myself a seat further back in the audience, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Considering it's going to be more orchestral themed, I don't expect the audience to be particularly standing around and prancing in the audience. So I definitely don't mind kicking back. Also, I didn't expect to just leave the level, so...
All I wanted.
Let's go back. And at least check for the other two posters. Notice how much smoother the game already got the moment I reloaded the save, because imagine some of the assets just disappeared from the game. It's not a particularly, you know, demanding video game performance-wise, but there's definitely areas where it chugs a little bit while it loads up assets. Well, more mobs have certainly showed up here, so I probably want to check that out. Gotta get that full kill count. I wonder where I should be looking for the hidden goodies. First things first, let's do a bit of cleanup.
You filthy liberal. Now, was that pronounced gib or jib?
Nice shooting, Tex.
Cow goes moo, dog goes woof, gun goes blam.
Apparently I've never been up here. At least I don't think so. Alright, let's see how long it takes me to muck around the level before I stumble upon something of interest. Like this stray hanging blood splatter, for instance. Totally intentional. I don't imagine there's gonna be yet another door I can check out, but you never know with these sneaky video game devs. Oh, that slow down reverb when the song fades out. Classic synth touch. It's gonna boil down to me inspecting every single toilet. Truly, in the spirit of Postal. TV, bad. I'm pretty sure we got everything from here. I mean, there might be more to see in the very beginning. I'm pretty sure I missed a crack pipe that I couldn't figure out how to reach. So let's take advantage of the open level design. And back we are. Alright, let's take a look at the bathrooms again. Yeah, there's definitely something you can do here. Oh. Well, don't that be all?
Those moronic developers thought they could hide this from me?
The lesser used classic Doom trick with the fake walls. Now that means one poster isn't tied into a secret for sure. It's just there somewhere in the wild. And we gotta find it. How do you get inside here and grab those pills? Another fake wall somewhere? Oh no, just have to slide in an angle. Fluffy Friends Festival of Fun. Pop culture conventions are fun, and this one, F4, is a love letter to our favorite tech mogul, Leon Dusk. Well, there you go. One more secret to find. Quite a stretch, but maybe those stray platforms over there? If anything, this gives us an opportunity to listen extensively to what might be my favorite track in the game so far. How predictable can my tastes get? Nah, I don't think we were meant to go out there in any capacity. Maybe this bit has something left to find. Oh? Ah, no, that's just how you get from this side. Thought I was onto something there for a second. Maybe behind these sewage waterfalls? Nope. What about up here then? Hmm. Unlikely. I'm just keeping my eyes peeled for potentially any texture that stands out. I think we can rule out the outside portion unless the garage is something. He has no right looking this cool. What a Fang from Street Fighter. But he didn't look like a twig. Then again, that's what makes him such a unique character. His goofy ass appearance and mannerisms. Well, back to the venue we go. This we can probably check as done and dusted. So what, it will be this large-ass main hall, which should frankly be a nightmare to properly survey. Inspect every single nook and cranny. Or one of these smaller adjacent compartments. Ah, jackpot.
Those moronic developers thought they could hide this from me?
Was it really worth it though? Let's check. Fluffy friend. Twisted conglomerate of lonely high school outsiders, manga heads, or Asians. And of course the name is Dank Wolf or some shit like that. I don't know if this was supposed to call out Sonic Fox necessarily, but I feel that this is a pot shot at that cornball. Then again, way too many of his compatriots fit the bill. But there you go. 4 secrets out of 4, 5 posters out of 5, and I did not need any sort of assistance this time around. Feeling quite good about that. On to the next stage. Sniffing in the VIP area. My hunt for Leon Dusk continues. I arrive at the lounge for the 1%ers, a dream for every law-abiding, God-fearing American out there. Slim drinks, beautiful women, and lots of cash. Or crypto cash. Or just crypto wallets you can access. Leon Dusk will be here, and so will be my autograph. There's gonna be at least one jab and NFTs. I can promise you that.
Now I can feel really posh and sophisticated. Get over here.
Oh. And who might you be, miss?
Neil!
It's the Gimp ladies, except they're not completely
There for you.
bound and messed up. Perhaps that's their pre-evolution form. Hey there, NC. Dobry wieczór. Hope you are doing well tonight.
Next. Ow.
Płeć nie jest trudna pod warunkiem, że w dzisiejszych czasach przynajmniej dla pewności pytamy się, jak mamy się zwracać do drugiej osoby. Można sobie w ten sposób dużo bólu głowy zaoszczędzić. Don't mind me guys, I'm just using this rare opportunity to talk online in my native tongue. To a fellow Polish person.
Fresh meat!
Well, there is an offshoot of, get it? Offshoot because weapon pun, hehe. Anyway. But yeah, you basically have auto shotties as a separate category, so with their rate of fire, they can totally be considered automatic weapons.
Did I ever tell you about Dr. Kevorkian?
Feels so good to have this double barrel back. let me tell you.
And done.
Failed.
I feel almost naked without it. Three secrets for posters, so more or less similar, set-wise. With some snazzy jazz tunes to fit in the aesthetic of entering the VIP area.
Now that's a fine jib.
Mind your dress code, please. You are in the zone for the top ladder of society. Can't believe they just allow everyone from the streets in here. Also, including a guy in a hospital suit, bathrobe, whatever you want to call it. Arguably, this makes the dude look less like a hobo than in his P4 appearance.
Get over here.
Ooh. Thanks. All the way from the beginning, huh?
Fresh meat.
Oh yes, that's the stuff.
Oh, in that case, let's get a little friendly with the explosives.
Okay, Boomer.
These security ladies in the tight suits kind of remind me of the Half-Life 1 agents that would also do these sick rolls and assorted stunts.
Can't make an omelet?
Then again, I think a lot of first-person shooters have that one enemy type that's a little more annoying to fight, just because of their movement quirks.
I regret nothing.
This stream is not approved by PETA. Also, hold up, I think I got a phone call, which is weird this hour, but I'm just gonna check it real quick. So let me put that on BRB, and you get to listen to this funky music while I'm away. So don't go anywhere. I return with a vengeance against extraterrestrials, because I have learned from XCOM that your kind is not to be trusted in any capacity. And don't let that cult of Sirius from XCOM Apocalypse tell you otherwise. The one pro-alien organization that is first to get taken over by UFO activity, ironically. Yeah, so much for that interstellar friendship, huh? Ooh, I'm getting sniped to hell and back. However, we are not starting from that point. Or are we? Did I not make a save again? I don't think I have.
Get over here.
Hooey.
See what you made me do?
We're gonna have to fix that.
Just what the doctor ordered. Ow. I rate you Jib out of 10. This dream is awesome.
Too many enemies here that can be easily my undoing. Which is exactly why I need to save more frequently. Especially with how unfamiliar I am with this new level.
Rendezvous. Why on earth did you do that?
With pure skill. My pyramid head friend.
Ow. Almost makes me peckish.
Mistake rectified.
Jeez.
Where were you lot when it came to maintaining peace outside the venue? Oh wait. The Illuminati wants them in here to protect their shady businesses and the actual worthwhile attendees. You might consider this a fault, but they call that intentional, quirky architectural design. As is this, a feature.
Fresh meat.
Like nothing more satisfying than dashing in directly into an enemy's face and blasting at point blank range into the glorious massive jibs. Or is it Gibbs?
Hey,
It's a regional thing.
failed.
Quiet room. You are Mr. Dude. Here's my briefcase.
I failed.
Jeez.
Yes.
You know, it's one thing when you have a first-person shooter with an enemy that fires rapid energy shots your way, but having multiple of them with different shot pacing certainly adds a new layer of challenge.
Pleasure and pain.
Hey.
Illuminati. He read some shit online, joined a lodge, and then attained enlightenment. His body is relevant, it's the mind that matters. This is exactly how you achieve peak physical performance. Whomst? That was weird. If I align my piss stream correctly with this dodgy looking electrical box, the magic happens. Now we could also be going in here, but that's not an option yet. So I kind of fucked up and now I have to take the extended route again. Whoopsie. Fortunately, as part of, I don't know if this is intentional or not, video game design, we do have bunny hopping, which does all casual, fast-paced traveling. There's something weird about these wall textures. Like, sure, they are of the same mesh, but the way they bend and look severely out of place, to me it almost looks like every single one of them could potentially be a door to a secret. Looks like we'll be going outside for a little bit.
This nom is good.
It could have gone horribly wrong.
Well, time for a space race.
Sounds exactly like the real deal. They got that much right.
I like them well done. Ow.
Let's have a little fun with you. Come here. Taking you for a journey. Not so much into the stars, but a journey nonetheless. That is, to go down the stairs kindly, thank you. Farewell. Ah, 1 second, getting our call. Saw my BRB screen flash more than it should have, so hopefully between me going briefly away here and there, I didn't leave it on for at least like 15 minutes straight, which would be a very me thing to do, by the way. Of course it's penis-shaped. Why wouldn't it be? Leon Dusk, the tech mogul that is loving all, but is loved by no one. Well, at least acquiring the posters so far seems to be not that big of a hassle. Well, now we gotta find a way to pursue Mr. Dusk. He would happen to have a spare space shuttle around here, would he?
Dagger, dagger. Ow. Sissy.
Oh well.
Even more blatant self-advertising. I respect the hustle.
Do dream kills count?
I guess we know where Hyper-Strange stands.
See what you made me. Ow.
Sick.
Clearly in line with the Dusk.
Did we just play catch and you lost?
No, I don't feel like helping this one out. In fact, sway them too hilarious. Close neat, Bozo's key. Who's Bozo? Only one way to find out.
Switch.
Booyah, bitches.
Yep, I can imagine this being your average board meeting nowadays on a high profile studio. Clearly there's a portal behind that locked gate. Excuse me. I would like to add something to this list of agenda. Namely, all of you are now terminated.
I keep seeing mutilated corpses.
Ah, so there's a way to get to the aquarium. You might even have to, since there's a button inside. Or it could be part of a extensive secret procedure.
Now that is amazing grace.
Now I'm all the more curious as to how you're supposed to get in here. Is it just me, or have the pills moved? Alright. I smell a potential mini-boss. Or at least arena brawl. Surely I'm not just getting all this free shit for the heck of it. Ah, I see, that brings us all the way here. Something left to explore after you raise the water, right? Like no secrets attached to this sequence? Not that I can tell.
Straight to heaven.
Sniffing in the VIP area. If the standard convention grounds are enough, there's always the extremely posh VIP lounge full of complimentary drinks and the truth about pop culture. So that just opened up. This appears to be off limits still. I'm guessing this button might open it up. How do we get there? Remains to be seen.
I shoot dicks for a living.
Vulva. Wait, didn't we have a jab of this sort in Postal 4? It's been a while, so I don't remember for sure. TNT card. Also, away from the vent. Well, for now, let's proceed as normal.
Yes, more.
We'll think about potential scouring for the unseen later on.
Your free trial of life has expired, dumbass.
They're doing it again.
Nuclear power.
That flame breath just is a recipe for infighting, especially among mobs of the same kind. Unstoppable force meets immovable object. Just to be the safe side. Yeah, we don't have anything up here. Oh, we have two kaijus. You know what to do. That's right. Provoke friendly fire. Literally. It's a thing of beauty. It was that simple all along, hmm? Or not. Yo, the pool rooms, let's go. I see that Mr. Dusk is a liminal space aficionado. At least on that much, we can agree. What do we do here, though? It's the point. So did I fuck myself up by jumping here? Oh, right. I see. Or not. I thought that might be something else here I could group onto. There's the shark. I don't get it. Oh, wait. Dream logic, quotation marks needed, strikes yet again. I can't quite return this way. Probably there's gonna be a branching path soon to let me backtrack. Because we're slowly but surely running out of mobs to kill, which means we're getting closer to the end of this stage. Ah, here's the button I was wondering so much about. And it unlocks Nakimbo. And this takes me... where exactly? Here. Picked up Bozu's key. Well, ain't that convenient. Also explains the ventilation duct we saw earlier. It's so scripted. Come on. Let me up the ladder. Ow. Instantly destroyed.
Ow! Right in the testes.
Goliath jump scare much. Kinda nasty that they just spawn free on top of you without any warning whatsoever. Need red key. Really, we need ourselves a full ass collection of keys. Probably the most I've seen on a level so far. Please don't be an insta-kill death fan. Thank you. AI behavior is weird in Postal brain damage because it seems to be tied into sectors of the map where the enemies are placed. So if you don't walk past a certain threshold, they just won't get aggroed at all. Oh, nice, we could use the ID card over here. However, I definitely want to nab the akimbo. Give us your money, travel. We love money. Need Bozo's DNA. It's like me and Bozo are gonna have a meeting soon.
This padding is awesome. Ow! I regret nothing.
Mind you, if it wasn't for the armor, I'd definitely be a goner. Ah, we're back here. This calls for a little bit of investigation. For instance, we can grab the akimbo.
Those moronic developers thought they could hide this from me?
Still don't know about this door. I clearly hear a teleporter behind it. So I'm not sure how you're supposed to reach it. Now that I think about it, this last poster might be tied into whoever Bozo is. I'm gonna have to return anyhow. Just to activate the other reader that requires his DNA. Well, I didn't think about doing that, but how do we know it's a feature? Something's off about this wall. And there's enemies behind it. Hold up.
Channel switched.
I definitely managed to aggro at least one. Oh. My. Wait. Is that the patient from Nightmare Reaper? Don't do this to the mentally unstable woman. Please.
I did you.
I'm surprised it's actually her that gets the body pillow and not the heat on blood right lady we saw earlier.
Pleasure and pain.
Am I stuck? What's going on? Let me through.
That's my thumb in your bum.
Let me through, you
Confusion will be there.
assholes.
So that's how they make chunky salsa.
Shoot them in both, like what? You switch sides and it's either. Both of them.
Oh, I smell mushrooms.
We found it, guys. Leon's Golden Throne. That doesn't even flush properly. It's like that one episode of King of the Hill where they replaced the toilets with more ergonomic ones, supposedly, and you have to flush them like 20 times before they do their job. Oh! I think that opened up the chamber. Gujira Wanker. What do you get when you cross a gorilla, a whale, and a guy that watched all Ishiro Honda movies at least 100 times? You did the math here, brother. Strangely enough, that was mandatory progression.
Penetrated.
Oh. Hold up. What's going on here? That's super easy to miss. We got the airflow back up. And
Those moronic developers thought they could hide this from me?
another switch. Which dissipates the airflow. So that only leaves that teleporter, potentially? Assuming there is one. King of the Hill is just one of those shows, Mood, that has aged gracefully and holds up in terms of comedy. Another one of my favorite episodes is when they go traveling and visit Bill's extended family in the South. And when he finally gets some attention from women, it turns out that it's all his cousins, which leads to some very awkward situations. Well, we're free to leave. Again, that buzzing bothers me because I'm not sure how to reach that point, but at least we got all the posters, so I won't fret too much about it. Might be a lot of tomfoolery you have to do to get behind the door, if it's even that. Could be a red herring for all we know. Almost Mike J. Can't beat legend. The OG. Only Vince is on par with him. Bozo's race into space. He won't? The hell he won't. It's me or him now. I don't get what they want. Go forth, young dude, and you become a legend.
This game really is meta.
You shit 69. Buy your personal shit holder. New carrot flavor. I'll bet anything that that's already a thing. And it may not taste as horrible as it sounds. Pita cell. Yeah, just as I was making fun of Pete on my own earlier. New Hey Fucker, limited edition. Buy one for the price of two. That's a steal. And not the kind of steal you'd be proud of.
And now Electric Boogie.
Yep, even in space, when a man's gotta go, he's gotta go. Well, this is a completely new and horrifying abomination. Security breach. Train integrity. 80%. Oh, so that's why they call it bullet train. Oh. That inside gag is never gonna get old for me.
Okay, Boomer.
Whoops. You'll probably want to actually deploy an akimbo, because I'm sitting on a ton of them. The correlation between deploying more gun and the speed at which problems are being solved is quite astounding, would you say? Anything else besides that lift? Not that I can tell immediately. Right, I almost forgot to mention this. I was going on a tangent about E3 at the beginning with that big parody stage. E3 begins tomorrow, the indie horror showcase hosted by the haunted PS2 community, which means we might get more indie horror bangers announced.
Now that's a fine jib.
I wonder what the Dread XP gang is up to these days. Maybe they'll come out with an announcement of their own. That, and we have Realms Deep coming along at the end of the month. Sulaco is finally gonna receive a release date, I hope. Which I'm excited about, because it's definitely one of those upcoming shooters that I'm super hyped about after playing the demo. A demo which I hope to stream, but it wasn't quite optimized for that. And the stream quickly turned into a slideshow. Which, as it turned out later, from what I've checked on the Discord, was a known issue with some setups. some peculiar James Bond sounding music for this level. In space, no one can hear you shout. Which, when you think about it, is probably for the best.
Is this gun smarter than me?
I don't know, but it's weird I'm getting the pistol only now. Very, very peculiar pacing with the weapons in episode 3. And one more somewhere. Oh shit. That many of them? Simultaneously? Spells trouble. As far as I can tell, I shut all the buttons. Possibly. Oh, wait. No, we did. So now it's just about blowing up the reactors.
Those moronic developers thought they could hide this from me?
Pretty easy secret. Definitely seen some that should count as secrets, but didn't. I like that even this far into the game they're keeping it fresh by introducing new elements to change up the gameplay. Zero gravity is definitely fun. Yeah, it's floaty, but you still have good control over your character, which frankly should be a staple when you're going for this kind of sequence. Too many games use it as an excuse to add an artificial layer of difficulty and make it too clunky to control.
Ow. 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 Well, this can't be good for me. But yeah, it really is. Jeez.
Let's play.
If this was ironically the future of space travel, I'd be down with it. Look how comfy the compartments are. All you just need is a charging station for your phone, and we're good to go. That looks extremely foreboding, which is exactly why I saved. And yet I still managed to fall into... Huh. I'll just take that for granted and count my blessings. Is that an enemy? Or something else? Oh yeah, it's totally a carcass.
What was this game rated again? Sissy.
More.
Rinse and repeat.
Surprisingly, no poster pickups yet. Despite the fact that we're halfway into the enemy kill count. That is such an obnoxious death scream. They knew what they were doing by recording that line.
Put demo version pickup voiceover line here.
We're gonna have to blow up that cord for sure. First, the red room. Pink Eye Tower. Once there were some drums in the deep, now the tower emerged, beaming a mighty laser that fucks shit up in all of Earth, both high and low.
Suddenly I have a hankering for some goulash.
Monkey see, monkey do, monkey die. I think I hear another teleporter, just like last time. Question being, is it also gonna be a pain in the arse to find? Alright, where do we go now? Is there a button I need to press somewhere? Surely there's a reason why we came here. Besides complete and total destruction of all life. Well, that's That is indeed something. I'm definitely missing something from here. Probably just another case of blind streamer walking past the obvious. Or is it? Oh. There we go. Now it makes perfect sense. Pussy blower. Ah, a true classic. Since this is a dream, you get an upgrade. No more cats as whimsy silencers. Now I can shoot with our feline friends. Also, the real cats were coming through development of this weapon. That disclosure ain't gonna save you from the wrath of the animal rights activists. It is hella funny though.
Double the fun. Ow. Giblet, I hardly know it. Don't analyze the
You can
points
Dark
of this.
Souls roll all you want. I've got 2 chain guns. Now it's just some, like I'm looking at an indie game. 21 the world's vibe right here, with just cleaned up images with rough edges used as game backgrounds. Gravity system damage. Train integrity 25%.
Health.
And now everything's upside down. Which I do have to admit is a very neat idea. It's even cooler because you do get to muck around with the train's positioning. Let the train integrity be damned, everything is going to shit. Well, fuck that compartment. Keep my eyes peeled in case there are gonna be any posters about. And as part of good game design, you do get these launch pads, so you're not overly stuck. Um, right. I thought it was right in front of the train car door.
And done. DVDA.
If it works, don't fix it. In which case, I would say this weapon combo
Can't make it on.
is amazing. Look at these dinguses just having a little bit of fun.
Ow.
Alright, it's not gonna be that simple. That works. He thinks I may have found a good exploit. Dominatrix. No freaking Genshin can get without one of these. She will come down hard on your ass and show you that there's no difference between pleasure and pain. Just waiting for her to bring out the gimp. Bro. Look at the way she's built. Those frickin' Chun-Li tree trunk legs. Sheesh. I got all the enemies, so I would say we're almost done. Yeah, that's the end of the level.
This game.
I just want to check where we might have
I'm really
the poster for, I think, the location. That's what we're missing here. Yep.
is meta.
Is that potentially easily obtainable? Because if not, it might be tied into one of the free secrets. Ah, right, I don't think I can return from here onwards. Alright, I'm gonna double check where I'm supposed to be looking. Postal brain damaged. Frankly, I'll probably save the remaining portion of the game for one more follow-up stream, because I don't feel like necessarily rushing all of it tonight. Alright, there we go. So we are on Bozo's race into space. I think it's early on into the level, from the looks of it. Yeah, I might have just missed picking it up.
This game really is meta.
Apparently it's not too far. So I don't mind blazing through this beginning one more time.
Now, electric boogie. Looks like you're just fucking raw on the inside.
Well, yep. See, on the flip side is I know what we're doing now, which means it should go way more smoothly.
Smoke it.
I am prepared. beautiful. Look at all this delicious carnage. Did I miss something? Alright, you're supposed to go through here.
I am the way. Ow. I like that.
Yeah, I think I prefer this enemy type when it's not bound by ropes and even more exaggerated than the base design already is. Have I been down there? Where that compartment is? With the ammo? I don't think so. That's potentially another secret. Aha, here's the problem. I didn't look behind me. Postal's race into space. Did you like the train level from Blood? Yo. Blood? Name drop? Based? Well, you will love this one then. And on the way up, we'll help you figure out how to get cheap tickets to Mars. Maranax Pollux. We wouldn't have it any other way on these streams. Now, how do you obtain that ammo stash, I wonder?
Is this gun smarter than me?
This is how you proceed normally from the level, and you can't leave. I'll bounce here, so unless some way of going down below later on. The top of the ship seems like a stretch, but you never know.
Those moronic developers thought they could hide this from me?
Wait, really? What do I do? I guess I picked up something from here. Maybe. Well, we can count that as 2 secrets found. Overall. Let me see. If I make a save here and then go back to my previous one. Yep, all the pickups carry over. So I'm missing like 2 location posters, 3 enemy types, and we got all the weapons. So imagine everything is, well, make that 4. Probably all of that is left to be found in the 2 remaining levels. I would venture such a guess. So before I sign off for the night, let's take a quick sneak preview of what's coming up ahead. Dusk Star. I'm getting closer and closer to my goal. This is the lair of Leon Dusk, the place where he plots the world's future and sits on his throne. Now he has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide from his most affectionate fan. Yours truly. I will get that signed piece of paper, even if it's the last thing I do. Oh, the game is struggling. The game is fighting to load something, but it's just failing miserably. Ooh. Can we do it? Can we sign in? Please. We can make it, game. I believe. I believe. Guys, sadly, we couldn't do it. despite all my prayers and thoughts. Now I actually have to double down and see if we can load into the level, because otherwise that might pose a problem for the future. Which, I don't want to jinx it, but that's never a good sign. My reaction. That'll be $70, please. Let's give it a good minute. That was a hard crash, and the cloud service needs to catch up. Alright, we got the logos. Come on. You can go beyond your reputation as slavging. I have faith in you. Postal brain damage. I mean, let's be reasonable. At the end of the day, it's still gonna be that. Because, intentional or not, there was clearly some instances of engine behavior that did not seem what you consider normal. Rather unhinged, even. As far as I can load in and just make a save, I'm happy. Alright. We are in the clear, it seems. Almost 180 enemies, 3 secrets, 3 posters. And there's actual mod support too, which I didn't even pay attention to before. We might have to look into this after we're done with the base game. Groove Street for Life? Super Mario Bros. 1.1. Oops, I fell into the loo. Max Payne in the ass. Nuts Not Funny. Laura Ipsum, no sorry, text test. Shut the fuck up, I'm listening to Aphex Twin. Parkat 4 for the shits and gigs. These. We don't know what, but these. Marky is poo poo. I'm feeling good about Shitty Poor Map. With a name like that, it's gotta be awesome. A Parkat is apparently an ongoing series. And of course, AIDS. Classic. All right. Tell you what. Since I don't imagine we're gonna have like a full stream of what's worth with the base content, I imagine like what through another whole level and probably the boss sequence is gonna be, well, depending on my pacing, an hour and a half. We're gonna be checking out some mods then, live. At least the ones that grab my attention, so there's something to look forward to. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you hanging out. Have a good old time together. And I'll see you later on this week. Don't know when exactly, but likely from tomorrow I will start gym training again. So, might take a couple days off until I'm live again. But we're definitely finishing this game soon. So, till next time.